Well, welcome to our January 31st offering here at Platt Show Pigs. This will be our second sale of the season, and very excited about the Pures and Cross in this offering. We're going to lead off alphabetical order kind of as we do. We're going to start with the Duroc Barras here, the first and only pen of these. These are December-born Barras, sired by the record-selling Statement Day, the Heimerbohr from Louisville. These would be some of the very first litters. This is actually our second litter of these. We've got some gilts coming in that would be our November litter, but these are our second litter. Very excited about these, and the boars lived up to the hype, I guess, so far of pigs we've seen. Mother would be a neckbeard clout. This is actually a female that we bought from Thompson Brothers a few years ago. Has done a tremendous job for us. A year ago, we sold 3 litter mate gilts there at the First Chance live sale. Sold them very well. The Geyers and Hendricksons had great success with those 2 litter mate gilts, jackpotting as well as at Expo. But awesome young sow, bred to Statement Day. Thought it was a home run. We've got 4 males in this litter. We've got these 3 guys here, and then we're taking the bigger male, I guess, to the First Chance sale here coming up. So great litter of pigs. We're going to talk about them individual. Lot 1 is 106-1. 106-1 is one that I think of the trio here probably offers maybe as good a look and balance from the side as you can put into one. He's one that's very mobile about his feet and legs in terms of his angles up front, a hog that's square out of his hip and hind leg and still going to offer some shape and immaturity. I think the right kind of red bear to feed on. Ideally, I read that pig probably as a middleweight there at the Expo June setting, but you get into July, he potentially could be a big burly heavyweight. Probably the smaller pig within the litter, but one that offers a really unique kind of a look, a balanced, proportional sound, kind of looks like the female, his mother, but I think the power and shape that his dad offers. Lot 2 is going to be next. This is 106-2. 106-2 is one that's probably the bigger pig within the group, but man, he is burly. He's got a huge forearm working in him, monster hip and hind leg. He comes at you with some squareness, a stoutness of skull, still offers shape and balance, but we read this one. You push him, you want to jackpot early, you want to make a big heavyweight run there in June. This one's going to give them all they want because he's got a flexible hind leg. He's heavy structured. He's one that that still balances up. He's got good length of neck, but still immature, big enough in his type and kind to take him to heavier weights. I think that one's got a really, really high ceiling as a mature big one in the big ring. That's one to look up there in Lot 2. Lot 3 is one that is intact. We're going to offer him as a barrow only. If we're going to keep him aboard, we're going to keep him ourselves, but we did think he had some board potential because he is massive in terms of bone work. He's got a giant hip and hind leg. His proportions are good in terms of length of side. Still one that's stout about his head like his dad, but still extended enough about his neck. This one here, I think, could do what you need to do when you want to do it. If you want to jackpot him in April, if you want to show him in June, if you want to stretch him and get him into July, he potentially has that stretch because he is proportionally a little easier managing. One that's going to have a big center body in him, one that is not going to get too big or gangly on you, but at the same time going to offer the extras in terms of having that bone and mass and power, center body dimension and soundness. I think this one's pretty special in terms of one that you cut and make a very, very special kind of a barrow.